She had to count to 10 because she's angry.
No.
You turn your mic on?
Turn my mic on too.
You probably need to turn your mic on.
Nobody wants my mic on when I'm coughing, so.
Well, there's that.
I could just turn it off and on and off and on all day.
Welcome, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
May the 4th. Let's go.
May the 4th be with you. I am not looking forward to today
Why?
because it's going to rain.
Barely. And we have a canopy.
I don't want to take the canopy because then I got to lug the canopy.
Well, it has wheels. But it still weighs 200 pounds.
It is. No, it's not 200 pounds. It's like 75 pounds, but still pretty stinking heavy just to keep the water off of you. That's all right, though.
Parade day. Apple Blossom Grand Parade today. So Daphne and Dante are marching in the parade. And Sam doesn't want to watch it because he thinks it might rain. And he doesn't love parades as much as I do.
Well, that is a true statement. I don't think there are many people in the world
I love parades.
that love parades as much as you do. The Whoopsick is here. Hello, hello. Vanessa says, hey, everyone. Almost back from errands. So, wow, errands at 10:30 in the morning?
Gotta get them done at some point.
I guess that's normal. We'll let you go on that one. Doug says, what? You guys had to get up ridiculously early on a Saturday too? Oh, the injustice of it all. Right?
Terrible. I don't know. Feels
Right?
pretty normal.
No. It is pretty abnormal, to be honest. A Fatal Paper Cut is here. Hello. He says, I don't think I've seen that grunt style shirt before. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of the... This is actually the last shirt that I bought. I bought this one and another one, and I bought you a couple of shirts too. That's the last shirts that we bought. It's been a while.
I also kind of panicked this morning realizing this is my only Star Wars shirt.
I don't think it is.
It is.
I don't think it is. I think we just got to do some looking.
I looked.
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
I don't know. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yep, Rebel Scum. I like it. It's funny. I feel like I'm getting a cold.
You're not. It's all in your head.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told.
Okay, Gary. Actually, I shouldn't say that. You can say that. I can't.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I've had a cough for a long time now, and my dad told me last week, 2 weeks ago, that he thinks it's all in my head.
No, he didn't say that. He asked you.
If it's a possibility.
He says, "Have you thought about maybe it's only in your head?"
As I'm struggling to breathe.
Yeah, right. As she's choking, basically on her own air. But it, you know, yeah. Let's be accurate. But anyway, we are. It is definitely early in the morning. Price drop on grunt stuff.
We're not shopping right now.
I know I'm not shopping.
Your birthday is
sent me
in
a
a
text.
week and a half. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine.
I don't need anything for my birthday.
Good.
I don't.
Well, I'm getting you nothing then.
Good.
No, I'm not. You know I can't do that.
I am not a big birthday celebrator aficionado.
He might be in for a shock this year, though, but, you know. I think we should go big.
I don't think we should.
Think we should?
No.
It's a big birthday. We should go big.
Technically, every birthday is a big birthday. You
Yes,
made it
yes,
another
I
year
know.
around the sun.
I know. My mom friends and I used to always celebrate on the kids' birthdays. Because, oh my gosh, we kept them alive for a whole nother year.
Right?
Like, I made it.
That's what you're
Maybe
celebrating.
It's a 7. I
You
don't
didn't-
know. Maybe it's a 10, whatever.
You didn't accidentally kill your
I
kid.
didn't kill my kids this year.
Yeah.
I think it gets harder as they get to be teenagers.
Yeah, because now you kind of want to a little bit. Sometimes.
There are moments.
Sometimes. Not really. That went to a dark place.
Yeah, I was like, no.
We're just joking. We don't really mean
We
that.
love our kids.
I'm struggling with things to say. It has been a long week.
It has been a long week. Actually, yesterday I was just thinking when I went to bed, I was like, gosh, was that all today? We did this, and we went shooting, and then we did this, and we did this. Was that all in one day?
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty crazy.
We did a lot. Yesterday was my oldest son's birthday, Michael, and so we... Well, in the morning, we started off with... The kids didn't have school, so we got them up. She made breakfast for them, and I kind of finished off. I put cheese on the top of the breakfast.
He did.
So I technically helped.
He did. And I think he served it, too.
I did.
So
So teamwork makes the dream work. We started off with that, and then yesterday after that, after we got all the kids up, and once they were eating breakfast, we went
medicine.
to get medicine from Fred Meyer's for her, and then after Fred Meyer's, we went to, no, again, my lady, accuracy. Then we went to Steamers West and got some coffee.
Yes. Coffee.
And then after that, we went all the way out to the church because
I forgot
somebody left our card games at church on Thursday night.
Here's the thing. I can barely remember to bring home my Bible every week. That's right by my feet, but I put the games under my bun, like under the seat, so that I wouldn't step on the games as I'm standing up and singing for worship.
Yeah.
So I forgot them.
Yeah, we both did. I was working tech crew, and she was sitting next to me as I was working the camera, and I knew the things were there. I just forgot them
and
as
we
well.
had, we just forgot. I forgot. And then
We had burgers.
they weren't there.
Burgers
that was
for
Thursday.
dinner.
That was burgers for dinner last night. We had burgers twice this week.
I only had half a burger yesterday, so I'm okay. I'm good.
I had half. That was good, though.
I'm having the other half today.
That was good.
That was good. We went to a new place yesterday called Aztec Burgers in Wenatchee. Oh my goodness.
You had the chorizo burger.
I had a chorizo burger. Oh
with
my
queso and
heave.
it was good.
So good. Oh my goodness. We
both said, this might be a new burger.
my
place."
burger
Like,
of choice
Yeah.
from now on. Well, not from now on.
I mean, I'll go to the grill at church. So those are good burgers,
Yes.
too.
The grill at church. Yeah, we went to church early on Thursday, and that because they have on Thursday nights, and then after church on Sundays, after the third service, they have Grace City Grill, which is where they just ask for donations. They don't charge you anything, technically, but they can grill you a warrior burger and a warrior dog.
Really good.
And the warrior dogs are jalapeno cheddar. It's like sausages, not just a hot dog.
It's a really good way to involve community.
Yeah.
And as they said, people are coming on Thursday service or they're coming before soccer practice and they're coming. And
You don't have time to get something
you don't
to
have
eat.
time. And if we do, it's Jack in the Box or Wendy's,
To the tune of $15 a person for
Yeah.
fast food.
Yeah.
And it's
So
like
they
I
started
can go
opening
to
this grill where they're grilling burgers and dogs, and they're really good. They do grilled onions and a special sauce and double patty and bacon and it's like $3.
Yeah.
Because they said, we want to be able to have you to have dinner. It doesn't cost you $100.
Which I'm serious. Going to fast food is pretty close to $100 right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because we have a family of 5.
Yeah.
If you get a meal,
$15 each.
it's $12 to $15 each. And I'm like, I mean, that's not $100. I get it. It's like $70, but still, we're talking about fast food here.
Right.
We're talking about Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Right.
I'm like, good night. Anyway, so that's what we did. And since we went a little bit early, and I didn't have to be there until 6 for Tech Crew, we took a couple games. We took a couple games. We played New Kingdom Sowers, and then we also had Jishi Academy, which is a reskin of Hanamakoji, but we didn't play that. We just wanted to kind of sit there and chill. I taught her how to play Sowers, and that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
That was fun. And then, she left the games there.
New Kingdom Sowers, and my mic is low. Is that what it says? Or is it just my voice is low?
Jessie's mic sounds low.
My mic sounds nice. Check one.
Let me see. Your pack. Let me see your pack. Keep talking.
New Kingdom Sowers and the New Kingdom Gardeners has a Kickstarter right now,
yes,
right?
They do.
You want to bring those over and say that? You already talked about them, but...
No, what am I doing?
I don't know. He's messing with my mic.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to just lean really close to him so I can get in on his mic.
No,
that would be a terrible thing. I'd have to literally lean in.
It's working. It's working.
Okay, thank you.
It's another Star Wars reference. Made it home. I can actually hang out for a bit before heading to games. Got some coffee too this morning. Banana cream cold brew.
What?
Oh.
I don't know about that.
I don't think that sounds good. I'm sure it is, but I don't know that I like. Yeah, banana cream coffee.
Cold brew coffee.
Ooh.
Is it called the Bob Marley?
Might be where her mic is located. No, it's pretty good.
It should be okay. I can move it.
It's pretty good. Her lung capacity is not the best right now, so she might not be.
You can hear me cough. I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Her lung capacity was checked by her primary care, Olga. I think it's funny that our primary care physician, his name is Olga.
Dr. Olga.
Yeah, Dr. Olga. She had her do a little breathalyzer test.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be up to like 200, and she was at
I'm like
30.
I was at 30.
So her lung capacity is not the
I'm getting
best
oxygen
right
in.
now.
My oxygen levels are high.
Yeah.
I'm just not getting it out.
So that's just the way it is. Sorry. I'll have to turn the volume up a little bit, I think.
It's just me.
But because I don't think it's anything over here.
It's probably me. I probably just need to enunciate and speak clearer so that I'm not mumbling into my microphone.
You mumble? No.
He's walking home.
Can't be right.
He's gonna walk home.
But
we do get to go to the parade today, and Sam did say we can stay for the whole parade, so I was kind of happy about that. Didn't you say we can stay for the whole parade, or do we have to leave when the kids are done?
I have no recollection of that statement, Senator.
I think you said we could stay for the whole parade, right?
That's before I knew it was going to be raining.
Well, we'll bring the canopy, I'm telling you. And it says only light rain.
That's all we get here is light rain. There is no other kind of rain in Washington State. It is all light rain. You need to go to Texas during the rainy season so that you can understand and experience what a real thunderstorm is. Like the kind of thunderstorm that scares the crap out of you.
I know.
That's a thunderstorm. What are you doing, Thumpy Tail? You want to come say hi?
No.
You want to come in and say hi? Come here. Come here. Say hi.
Hi, puppers.
Hi. Hi, Mama. Come here. Come on. Come on up. Yes. Hello. Hi. He's so big. Mwah. He's such a big boy. He got eye goopy, Mama. He got eye, Mama. Yeah. Do you have any food in your mouth, Mama?
I hope not. No.
Because Papa sometimes does.
Papa didn't even eat his breakfast.
I ate half
I forgot
of my
to bring
breakfast.
you a spoon. Oh, no, I did.
No, I got it. Are you quite comfortable, sir? Yes, I'm very comfortable, Papa.
But yes, the parade today, I'm
Yeah.
kind of excited about. And then afterwards, Sam doesn't know this yet, but I want to go to the classic car show and walk around a bit.
It's going to be raining.
Light rain.
We still haven't played Foundations of Rome.
We have to do that too. And we have to have dinner, Star Wars dinner tonight.
This is what it is like to be married to a person who likes to organize events and do stuff.
So, parade, classic car show,
Maybe.
Star Wars dinner.
Maybe.
I'll make you Wookiee cookies.
I don't even know what that is. It doesn't sound good.
They're not made with real Wookiees.
I didn't think so. But remember, Chewie was a walking carpet, so you're literally saying carpet cookies. Yeah, stop. Jeez, lady. Cut back to a pack a day.
Seriously.
I mean, really.
I think it's just that I don't have a lot of voice.
I know you like to smoke, but come on.
No, I do not. Don't say that.
Well, here's some news. There is a possibility, and I do mean just a possibility, that I'll be going to Origins this year. Berkey called me a couple days ago and said that he'd like to get me there. So I contacted Luke over at Love Thy Nerd, and he said, well, I don't know if we can.
Hey, don't eat that.
Strider, stop. Doof. And so I contacted Luke at Love Thy Nerd, and he said, well, I don't know that we can because we're already kind of maxed out with our Airbnb. And so I was like, okay, no worries. You know, I wasn't planning on going to Origins anyway, so I wasn't like, but I need to go. I'm still not like that, really. I mean, if Berkey wants me to come and he needs help, then yeah, I want to go. But that I sent what Luke said to Berkey and said I don't know if it's going to work, and because we can't afford to fly me to all these conventions, we just can't do it. And so that's what Love Thy Nerd kind of does. If I go with them, they help me out with airfare, and so and a place to sleep. So So I sent that to Berkey, and Berkey said, okay, well, I don't know what we'll do. We'll have to talk about it later. And that was that. And then the next morning, Luke contacts me. He said, hey, good morning. Funny thing, our Airbnb just canceled on us. So
we're looking for a new one.
We're looking for a new one. We might be able to work you in there. The Lord works in mysterious ways, that kind of stuff. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll see.
I think it's going to happen. But we'll see.
That's news. If anybody's going to be at Origins, I might go. I might not. I don't know.
We don't know yet.
If I do, I will say this. I'll be at the Game Toppers booth.
Cool.
At Origins. So that's a possibility.
And if he does, we're going camping the week before.
The week before?
Yeah.
No, you said August.
There's nothing in August. We got to go in June. There's nothing in August. But we could go to Silverwood in August. Anyway, we're doing a camping trip again this year.
Yay, camping. Is it going to be to the Oregon coast?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
If we go somewhere else, can we go in August?
I'm looking. We could go to the Washington coast. Not as much fun. The Oregon coast is so nice.
We would have to go over there and mingle with the others.
We would. Now, Oregon's just the same, though.
But at least it's Goonie Town.
I do love that.
S. Mormon is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you, S. Mormon. S. Mormon, your stickers and surprise is on the way. I don't know if it's got there yet, but it is on the way. I sent them all out at the same time, and I've been getting delivery emails. So your stickers are on the way, and I threw in a little surprise in there for you. She says she loves camping.
Sam's version of camping is going to a hotel on the beach, and then we can walk outside.
Doug says, yes, Silverwood camp at Farragut State Park.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wait.
Combine camping and Silverwood.
No. 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 Hard no.
What?
No. Do y'all take games camping, and if so, which ones? Not usually. And the reason is because usually camping involves a lot of outdoorish activities. Like
we brought some last time.
going to the...
I don't
Which
remember
ones?
what we brought, but we brought
Yeah,
some.
because we didn't play any games. I don't know what we brought, but we didn't play it because we're usually out running around gallivanting on the beach and sea foam. Ugh. Nasty. Beaches up here are gross. They have sea foam.
Sometimes.
That's nasty. That's gross. Because you look at the sea foam, it looks like something hacked it up.
The ocean hacked it up.
Right. It's gross. There's a lot of gross stuff in the ocean. Fishy poo-poo water to the max.
Sam won't even go in the ocean.
I will. I have. Just where it's clean. I can see the bottom as I'm walking. It's called Florida beaches. It's called East Coast beaches.
Yeah,
it's
nice
called
beaches.
Virginia Beach. Mm-hmm. Nice beaches. Not the disappointing stuff that's up here.
Well, we could go farther south in Oregon, but it takes us longer to get there. Southern Oregon has beautiful beaches.
That is spoken from the mind of someone who grew up saying she loves beaches in Washington State.
I do love our Washington beaches. Rocky and the driftwood.
They are picturesque. I will give you that. They are very beautiful. They're just not beaches that make me want to go swimming.
Cold.
Exactly. It's like swimming in ice water. I don't like it. Very picturesque, though. Very beautiful. Flesh to Dust says here, camping is great. You get to sleep outside and hear the monsters outside.
Oh, last time we went camping, the monsters outside were...
And getting eaten alive. And no Wi-Fi. Keep going. You're speaking my language, brother.
Last time when we went camping, the monsters outside were the people partying behind us in the campsite.
Not behind us. They were like that direction. And yeah, somebody forgot to tell them that there was a, well, I don't know that there is. There should be curfews.
Quiet time during camping.
In campsites. I mean,
More of
look.
a suggestion,
Okay, look.
really.
If you're going camping out on your own in the middle of nowhere,
And a
fine
big old
dandy.
party, yeah.
You do whatever you want. Please have fun. Just don't start a fire. But if you're in a campsite where
People have kids and...
I'm right here, I can not only hear you well, I can see your silhouette through my tent and through your tent. I'm right here. You kind of need to bring it back a little bit. No, they didn't. Full on soiree. This was like 10 or 15 sites away, and it felt like they were right next to us. Don't like it.
I don't mind. Party
Anyway.
camping.
Let's see here. Sam will like the military history. It's an old base. That's why we like
That's
going to
what we
Camp
like,
Stevens.
But is that the one Doug recommended?
It said Farragut. Farragut.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. That sounds fun.
I'll only camp if I have indoor plumbing.
Well, that's also Sam. Sam has to have a shower, too. Not just toilets that flush. Shower.
Yes, yeah, I do. I'll just be there. I want to say goodbye to my poo. I don't want it to be sitting there staring at me as I walk out.
I'm talking showers. I know indoor plumbing.
Yes.
But showers, you don't like not... And like he wouldn't really be thrilled with some of the Washington State parks that don't have those shower facilities.
I got to take a shower. I'm sorry. It's just the way. I think it might be because I've always been bigger. I've always been heavier set. And I've always been super mindful about trying to keep all that clean. And it's just it's ingrained at this point. It's like I have to take a shower in the morning. If I don't, I feel nasty, disgusting all day. And then you do that multiple days in a row, you don't want to be camping with me at that point. Because I'm not a very happy person. I'm sorry.
So I have to specifically find campgrounds with hot water showers.
Yeah. We're going camping Wednesday, definitely bringing some games, as Mormon says.
Sounds great. I'm ready.
Vanessa says, I enjoy being outdoors. Well, I should hope so, Vanessa. That's your job. I just want to go back to a solid structure with a bathroom at the end of the day.
Very, very, very valid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a couple camping sites that I like that I won't take Sam to.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are pit toilets and, you know...
Doug says, Sam, you need a travel trailer. Well, if you're giving one away, brother, I'll take it.
Yeah, I look on Facebook frequently. Like, there were a couple posted this week, and I was like, well, maybe that's what we need to help. Well, I mean, there are some benefits of a travel trailer, like football season.
Yeah. We'd save a lot. It would save money. Well,
Football
not a
season,
lot of money
right there.
because some of the money that you're spending on hotels is now spent on dragging that thing around, and hookup fees
season.
And all that other kind of stuff.
Football season.
Yeah, football season does, because we do a lot of travel for football, and it's usually like it works out to like 3 weekends a month during football season that we have to travel.
$200 a night.
Yeah, so that does add up pretty quick.
That would be a huge benefit to just be able to go do a KOA and park and then carry on and go to the football games.
Do we take our dog camping?
Our dog has never been camping. He's kind of a pain.
We could do it this year.
We'd have to work on it.
Yeah, we'd have to try.
He's still not even used to being around other dogs.
Well, that's not really true.
When we take him to the kennel, he's
take him to the kennel. He's good there. He's, he's
got the neighbor dog.
He's got the neighbor dog. Luna comes up to the fence all the time.
Sadly, we're not very good at getting him socialized or taking him out on walks with a leash or the things that we need.
He's not a monster. He's not a monster. He's just very puppy-minded. That's the long and the short of it. And
he'd be fine. We'd put him in his kennel.
I haven't done a good job at training him. So
We haven't. I was thinking maybe we message Pablo, who used to train dogs, and see if he wants a little.
S. Mormon says we're going to a lake.
Ooh.
And she says she cannot swim in Washington. It is way too cold. Well,
it is cold.
To be fair, she doesn't either. She just walks into about knee height.
Yeah, knee, waist height.
And then she comes running out. Same thing with Hayden. Ocean on the East Coast, depending on how far north you go, can also be really cold.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Well, yeah, if you go up to Maine, for crying out loud, which is the equivalent of where we are, on the West Coast, yeah, it's going to be cold.
49 parallel.
We bought our outdoor RV specifically for the extra wide dinette table for our games.
Oh, that's cool.
Thankfully, labs are generally good dogs. Yes, they are. You can call me Sharon, she says. S. Mormon. That is her name, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Sometimes people don't like their names being on the interwebs.
Well, you guys all know mine. I don't have any secrets.
But, so we have to go. I have to finish eating my food. Otherwise, it'll go bad. So, I don't know. Why is there peanut butter?
Because I did it. I made his breakfast this morning, so that means there's peanut butter on every side of the bowl. And probably on the bottom. And there's probably yogurt dripping down.
No, there isn't. I already checked that. So what this is Too Good vanilla yogurt with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and a half a cup of cinnamon toast Catalina Crunch. And this is like 35 grams of protein.
And he says it tastes just like cheesecake.
It does. It tastes exactly like cheesecake, especially with the cinnamon toast in there, because it gives that crunch that the crust has.
So he eats cheesecake for breakfast every morning, and it's like 30 grams of protein.
Mm-hmm.
And I've tried it, and it actually does taste like cheesecake, and it's very weird because it's.
I tried to share this with people at Dice Tower West, and Eric didn't believe me.
And did he try it?
No.
Oh.
He should. It's cheesecake.
It tastes like cheesecake. It's very weird. Sam eats cheesecake for breakfast.
I don't.
I just shoved something in my face, so it would be good. I had to take some medicines this morning, so I had a piece of bread and some cheese. I agree, puppy.
Vanessa said she stopped going to the Outer Banks because the water became too cold.
Oh.
That's how we ended up in Myrtle Beach, where the water is lovely.
Mm.
Florida water is even better, Vanessa. That is absolutely correct.
We don't have very warm beaches. Oh, let's go to Claylock instead of that. Let's go up to Claylock. I don't think I've taken you to Claylock. Or Ruby Beach.
I don't know any of these places.
I might have to do that.
It's kind of scary.
I mean, I'm not going to go all the way up to La Push. That water is cold. And there's vampires up there.
Where?
La Push?
What is La Push?
Up at the end of the Quenil Indian
The what?
Reservation. It's where the vampires are in Twilight.
We're definitely not going there. Any place loosely connected to that series of movies and or books, I'm not going there. Because this person and her daughter will go nutso fangirl about all the crap that's up there.
We've already visited it all, so we're good.
Another reason why we're not going, because if we do, you're going to be like,
werewolves are there too.
there are no such thing as werewolves. Or vampires, for that matter.
Just saying. That's why they live in La Push.
Might see Sasquatch.
That's why they live in La Push. It's because it's the
Every time you
place.
say that, I think of LaGrange and ZZ Top. It's cold in February. I went to Pompano Beach during that time, and I couldn't make it past my knees.
Yeah. Oof.
Sharon says, we went there last year, or I guess it was 2 years ago, Jessie.
Up to La Push. It's beautiful. It is really beautiful up there. Hole in the rock, cave, it's really pretty. The trails in the whole rainforest.
How do you spell La Push?
L-A space P-U-S-H. La Push.
Okay, don't make it sound like you guys name things
La Push.
the way they're spelled. Let's talk about some of the names up here, shall we? Cheney.
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 Cheney. Yeah. Don't even. That's only one. La Push, Washington. That's a stupid name. I'm just saying.
It is beautiful. The Coyette Indian Reservation.
Coyette? Is that how you spell that?
Yes. It's an Indian word.
Coyette?
Yes.
That's not even...
That's an Indian word. Native American word.
That looks like French.
La Push is so beautiful. Look at the images. It's so pretty.
Okay, Coyette is Q-U-I-L-E-U-T-E.
Okay, there are a lot of other Native American places in this world.
I get it.
In the United States with some crazy names. Midwest, East Coast, there's some crazy, crazy names. It's so beautiful. It's way up in Washington. It is the end of the earth. It is closest to Japan.
Closest to Japan?
I think so. That's the nearest landmass.
Except for... What? Okay, stop.
No. No.
Do you know geography?
Yes. There is literally nothing in between it and Japan.
Well, yeah, that's called the Pacific Ocean.
Yes.
There's also nothing between San Francisco and Japan.
No, San Francisco's not in the same parallel.
Stay in school, kids. It's important.
It's way up there.
What, here?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean not as far west as, say, that part right
no,
there?
it's farther west.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm looking at the map right here. I can draw you a line.
No, Claylock is right there. So we can go there.
I think you're a little crazy. That's a better shot. Well, that's not. No, that looks cool.
See, it's pretty.
That does look cool.
We could go up to La Push. It is in the rainforest, though. It is in the Hoh rainforest.
What'd you call me?
I did not.
Oh, my goodness. This is
is
a family show,
it is-
lady.
The only rainforest in the United States. I mean, it is rainy.
And you want me to go there?
And camp.
No. Rainforest and camp. Let's just go to some place where I can't take a shower and yet still be wet 24/7.
Oh, you'll be wet.
No, thank you.
I took a trip with a bunch of students up to La Push one year. And we camped and stayed in the hotel on site. And it was much littler then. It wasn't the big fancy thing that it is now. But we had some kids in tents. They were college kids. And I was a college peer advisor with them. And in the middle of the night, rainstorm came into the whole rainforest and drenched everybody that was out on the beach. And one of the people woke up, and there was where we had put his tent became the river going down to the ocean, and it went right through his tent, like literally 2.5 inches of water just running straight through his tent. It was an amazing trip.
You're not winning me over
I
here.
backed into my friend's truck. My friend brought his Jeep, and I had the big van with 15 passengers in it, and I backed it into his brand new Jeep and left a big old dent. And that was the same trip that one of the students went into the Hoh River to go swimming and got stuck in the river and almost drowned, and we had to make a human chain out to pull him out of the Hoh River as he's circling around in the eddy. And then that same trip, we had a student get hypothermia because he was so wet. That same trip, driving on to the ferry in that big 15-passenger van, I scraped the van on the metal the whole way. It was such a good trip.
That's not the description of a good trip. That is the description of a literal nightmare.
Oh my gosh.
Dumpster fire.
Yes, it was a dumpster fire, but those memories. Katabi in the river, though, oh, that was the worst. He got hypothermia after that, after getting in the Hoh River. Getting stuck in the Hoh River, we had to make a human chain to get him out and pull him out because he couldn't swim through. La Push. We can go up to La Push. That was before the vampire.
We're not going to La Push. We're not. Period. End of discussion.
Going to the La Push.
You sealed that coffin as you were talking about all of the fun that you've had in La Push. That was done.
Well, maybe I just skip the ocean and take him up to Paragon Lake State Park.
Doug says that there's banana slugs everywhere that you slip on.
There are banana slugs. Those are gross.
And Tom says, you're not making this trip very appealing. You're correct. I'm not going to La Push.
He will have a great time.
I will not, because I won't go.
You will not go.
I don't feel well.
You will not.
I don't know where we're going, but I'm pretty sure I won't feel well.
Anyway, I'm planning a camping trip this year. I don't know where. It's going to be great. Sam's going to love it.
Derek says, good morning, early birds. Good morning, Derek. It's rare for me to be up at 8 a.m., but I'm at a men's church camp. And Derek says, you went to a board game convention in Washington. Is it open to anyone to register to go? Yes, you can.
Yeah, it is.
If you go again, might you share that opportunity with your viewers? Yes, I will. It's called ComisCon, and you can actually go check them out. You can look at the website. You can actually look at when the next one is scheduled.
August 18th.
So ComisCon, CAMASCON.com, I believe. You can get there, or you can go to Camas Meadows BibleCamp.com, I think is what it's called. Let me check real quick. But CAMAS, Camas Meadows.
What was really nice about that is it was not a convention per se. It was not a big hotel, you know.
ComosMeadows.org. .org. That's where you need to go. Don't go to ComosMeadows.com. That's a golf site. That's a golf course. Comus Meadows Bible Camp is ComosMeadows.org. You can go check that out. And I believe they have a link for it.
Right, and I think it's
let me go ahead and do this because I can.
One. And it's very low key. It's just 60 people, 100 people, just playing games and enjoying the days. It's super lovely. I look forward to being able to go again.
No, not monitor. Window. I'm doing this so that you guys can see it. Still open. Okay, fine. Be open then. Cancel. Window. Configure.
There's a lot of clicky.
Yeah, I know. Google Chrome is probably it. Yep, there we go. Do that, and then we'll go over here like this, and you can see. All right, so Comus Meadows is here, and do they have Comus Con? I thought they did from here.
I think they do. What about schedule, maybe?
Staff, rentals, camps, programs.
Ladies retreat, ladies gaming retreat.
Comus Con right here. And there you have Comus Con gaming retreats. So it gives you an idea. Thursday through Sunday, overnight tabletop gaming weekends. You can register there. So Spring Comus Con is where we went to. Summer Comus Con is August 15th through the 18th.
I gotta put that on the calendar.
And then it's another reason why there's nothing in August, probably. Because I think that was the week we were planning on going camping.
No, August 5th. But yeah, I'll look.
And then there's another Fall Comus Con, October 31st through November 3rd. So
the fall one gets a little tricky because it is up in the mountains.
Well, it depends on how early it snows.
Right, you never know.
But I will say this: if you have four-wheel drive and you know how to drive in snow, and it is snowing, Comus Meadows is freaking beautiful.
So beautiful.
Freaking beautiful with all the snow.
Beautiful.
And they've got a wicked sledding hill. Wicked. I've never done it. That's how wicked it is.
I've never done it. I've never been up in the winter.
My son Aiden has done it and knocked his noggin a couple times on the way down. But he got up with a huge smile on his face.
And that's saying a lot, Dante's chicken.
Yep. But that gives you an idea. So you can go ComusMeadows.org/ComusCon, and that gives you all the information.
The summer one, they are gearing as a family, and they're having the camp counselors will be there to help with activities for the kids from like 8 to 5.
Yep.
So if you come with your family, they can go off and do summer camp activities.
Yep.
With the counselors, and you can come back to a table and game. And geez Louise, Strider. And it's really fun. It's really chill.
How many did you say were at Comus Con?
I think there were 50, 60.
I think Doug said there's about 30.
It was more than 30. But I think there were...
We usually have 30 people at, close to 30 people at game night.
Game night, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there were more people than 30.
There were more than that because there were families.
Yeah. Now, not everybody was there gaming.
Right.
There were a lot of kids there. Most of those kids, though, were...
counselors and
Well, we'll know they were the kitchen staff.
Yeah.
But board gaming retreat in the Rocky Mountains sounds amazing.
Ooh.
Well, these are the Cascade Mountains.
These are the Cascades.
I guess.
But I think the Rocky Mountains are
Cascades... The Rocky Mountains go into the Cascades. Yeah, the whole mountain range goes all the way down. Yes.
There's one more range.
Well, I think it's all connected.
Cascades are here, and the Rockies are here.
Well, let's see. What are they called? What kind of maps are those? The topographical.
Look at me! I knew the word.
U.S. United States terrain map. Yeah, see, look at that.
No, totally separate range.
Look at that mess.
Look at that.
That's all the
Cascades.
Stuff. That's all the stuff.
Rockies.
That's all the stuff.
The Rockies go up by Banff.
That's all the stuff.
That's you're just gonna say that's all the stuff.
That's all the stuff.
You are worth
Look at all those mountains over there. That's all the same. That's what I'm saying. I need to get my passport to cross the border, but Comic-Con sounds fun. Would love to meet you, Sam. Yep, we'd love to have you. I know Daryl would love to have you too. It's a great con. Actually, it's a great little retreat. I don't really call it a con.
It's a retreat.
It's a retreat, and it is very. Can I use the word intimate without going overboard with it? It's very close.
Yeah, it's very. You get to build friendships. You get to play with the same people. Whereas when you go to a con, I might not be able to see this person again. I may not even be in the same hall as this person.
You see the same people every day.
You see the same people. You're eating dinner with them.
Eat dinner, eat lunch, eat breakfast.
There's worship and prayer and sermon. And it was really good. It was really good. But it was really more of a retreat than a con. It was great to be outside. And
the Rockies go into British Columbia, where I live.
Yes.
Derek says. This has been Geography with Sam. He'll get you close. That's right. See?
That's exactly it.
That's exactly it. You find your way home from there.
Yep.
The Rocky Mountains cover most of western North America. See?
Our Cascades is not the Rocky Mountains.
It's part of the same stuff.
It is not. We go this way, they go this way. Don't you give me that face. All right, what else we got going on? Game night coming up next Friday.
Yep, next Friday.
At Steamers West. So 5 days from now.
David Brownlee said his wife took off work. So she'll be with him.
Ah, that's great.
So that's going to be cool.
I'm super excited. Thank
Hopefully
you.
Doug and Emily can make it down again. Can Comic-Con handle more people if your channel brings 20 or 30 extras from Canada? I'm sure it could, I would imagine they can. It's a youth camp is what it is.
Cabins. You could have a whole.
Yeah, thing. You could probably have your people stay all in one cabin.
Yeah.
Together. Yeah, that's how it is. So my friend organized a retreat last October. Vanessa says there were about 25 of us, and it was awesome. One of my favorite gaming get-togethers ever.
See?
Doug,
you used to go to one
Doug
in
says
Canada
they'll
that
be
was
there.
Called Friends with Somebody, or
no, it wasn't in Canada. It was in New York.
Oh.
It was in Niagara Falls, New York, and but we took trips over to Toronto to go to like we went to a Blue Jays game one time. We went to what's the name of that shop that's up there? It's a board game cafe, Snakes and Lattes. We went to Snakes and Lattes in Toronto as well. So yeah,
you used to like that because it was kind of an intimate.
Well, it
smaller.
was. The reason I liked going up there because it was smaller, and it used to be, and I haven't been for so long. I don't know how it is now, and it's actually moved. I don't think it's in New York anymore. I could be wrong with that, but because different people. It used to be run by Alan Moon, and that's how it started. Alan R. Moon, the designer of Ticket to Ride, he used to. It started with just him and his friends. That's why they called it the Gathering of Friends, because it was just him and his buddies getting together. And then it just kind of grew, and it used to be one of those things where you could only be invited if somebody that was already going recommended you to be invited, which was kind of how the Dice Tower got into that, because we didn't know Alan R. Moon back in the day, but because the Dice Tower was such a big deal and is. They got invited to come, and Jason's been going for the longest time, and I think Jason is the one that actually recommended that Tom get invited, and then it kind of cascaded from there. But let's see, didn't go to the Hockey Hall of Fame. No, I didn't. I did try to get the guy who was the guy who organized the Toronto Blue Jays game. I tried to get him to do it because he's from Toronto. I tried to get him to do a Maple Leafs game, but it happens too late in the year. The game's already over, and if the season's still happening,
you can't get
it's
tickets.
finals.
Yeah.
It's Stanley Cup Finals, and it's like you can't get tickets. And even if you could, it's way too expensive.
No.
Hockey Hall of Fame. Going to Toronto in July, and I 100% will be visiting Snakes and Lattes. Yep.
Nice.
Camp breakfast time. Got to run before the bacon is gone. Understood, Derek. Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate it. Vanessa, also the Hockey Hall of Fame. I know. Stop saying that. You're making me feel bad. Doug says they'll be there for sure. Awesome. Let's see here. Yeah,
Doug,
we already answered that one.
I saw you on the Dice Tower.
Yeah, number 63 with a 68 Ford.
We saw that.
That's funny. Yeah, he sent it. He's the one that sent it to me. Yeah, that's funny. Wearing a Flipside shirt on during the thing too. You didn't notice that. He was wearing a Flipside shirt on.
Oh, that's cool. No, I didn't notice that. I was looking at the truck. I want an old truck. And we're going to the Classic Car Show today, so I'm super excited about that because I do love that.
Maybe.
No, come on. Why are you going to be so mean? All we're doing is walking around and looking at cars.
In the rain.
It's not going to rain.
Then we don't need to bring the canopy.
Okay, don't bring the canopy.
And then we're going to get wet because it's going to rain.
Well, then we're bringing the canopy.
Then we're not going to the grammar rain.
We are. We can walk around. Use an umbrella when you're walking around.
I don't want to use an umbrella. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Let's see here. Oh, things that I didn't get done this week that I said I was going to.
Oh, dear.
It was only one thing, but it's a big thing because I know he put a lot of work into it. Les Chung is put together a DIY video for how he made his own little Star Wars version of a game called Chariot Races.
Oh, that's cool.
So I got to get that put up. I'm going to try to get it up today,
Cool.
later on. I don't have to do much to it. He's already edited the video. I just want to put an intro on it to kind of explain who Les is and how I met him, and that'll be pretty much it. And slap an outro on it, and that'll be it. And we just have to upload it. So it's not going to take a whole lot of time, but cool. I want to try to do it. Is that your truck? Game. That's a nice truck. Would have brought the truck to the show, but not with rain coming.
It's not gonna rain. Stop it. We used to have a farm truck in Ellensburg, and it was my dad's farm truck. Throw the hay bales on it, like it was not a fancy truck. It was a 1953 Ford pickup, canary yellow.
Ew.
And I loved that truck. I loved that truck so much that it's kind of become my iconic dream truck. It has. That would be, so when we're at the car show today, I will find one, I'm sure, and I'll be like, that's my truck. I would look so good in it. We don't have to do yellow. We could do blue. My hands are all sweaty.
Yeah, they are.
We could do blue. But I would look so good in that truck. I could drive in the parades. I think I need an old truck.
I love this quote. I almost considered entering a video clip for the top 100s, but decided I'm too lazy. That's a great quote.
Don't make me laugh.
She is actually doing okay. This doesn't look very good, and I apologize. Sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not getting on you. I just don't want them to think like you're on the brink of death, because that's what it looks like sometimes.
Last week I was not doing okay. I'm doing better this week.
Yeah, the bruise. I didn't do it.
Can you see that one?
I didn't do it.
That's after a week. That was the failed IV attempt at the emergency room on last Thursday.
That's nothing, though. I had a bruise back in my goalie days. This dude that used to play junior hockey up in Canada somewhere. Probably. I don't remember where it was. He didn't make it in hockey because he liked fighting too much.
Oh, dear.
That's who this guy was. Anyway, I used to play rec hockey in San Antonio, rec league hockey, and he hit a slap shot from the point, and he usually went glove side. And I used to save his shots glove all the time, and I stopped him one day. I said, dude, I know I'm not that good. How is this happening?
Hitting glove side, yeah.
And he said, oh, I just like the sound that it makes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, I love that.
And so I was like, okay, now it makes sense. But anyway, again, he's shooting glove side again, but instead I wasn't square, and I moved out and I opened up my leg.
Oh, and you got it in the thigh?
And it smacked me right on the inside of the thigh. Mm-hmm. There's like no padding in there. Mm-hmm. I mean, there is, but not like the rest of your body.
Right. Yeah.
I had a bruise that turned green. Yep. Not black and blue.
Nope,
it turned green, and it was there for like 2 weeks.
Yep.
It hurt so much. Super deep contusion, and it really hurt. But yeah, the color...
Yeah, this isn't bad. I mean...
It was like...
Yeah, no, I know.
See, this color right here? That's what it was, the entire thing.
Stepped on a horse, by a horse.
Ugh.
Stepped on and kicked by a horse. You get that bruise this big. Purple.
Yes, he was a goon, Vanessa. Absolutely. That truck was my uncle's, Doug says. A tree fell on it, so he restored it, then decided it was too nice to drive. Wow.
So do you still drive it, though? Like, does it drive? You could have driven it down to the car show.
Yep.
I bet you fixed it all up and it drives. I could see that about you.
He did a great restoration. So in other words, this guy was a goon. Yes, he was absolutely a goon. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. We are, let's see, what else? Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Les Chung. So that's going to go up. I'm going to try to do that tonight. Have it go up tonight. It should not take me very long to... You okay over there?
Lemon. I'm down to all the chunky parts of my lemon tea.
Chunky parts?
No, look. You're going to...
No, I don't want to look. I'm constantly covered in bruises because of work.
Yeah, look at all that part. Look at all that stuff.
A couple nice ones currently. That's disgusting. I don't have a problem with pulp, but the fact that I know it's lemon pulp. Oh, whoa. My mom was constantly covered in bruises. She had lupus. Yeah. And it makes you bruise real easy. So she was always, I mean, she would like look at her skin the wrong way and it would bruise. Yeah. You could literally just touch her like this and it would bruise. Yep. That's how bad it was. But, yep, that's coming up. Let's see, what have I got coming up next week?
What do you have coming up next week? May. What's on your May calendar?
Well, we are coming up on, see, next week is our year anniversary.
Woohoo!
Because the channel started, I believe, on May 5th last year. That was my first.
Like they're supposed to be at the parade.
He forgot something.
Hi, girl. Yeah? Yeah, I know.
I'm right.
The mellophone.
He forgot the instrument that he's using in the parade.
Daphne's coming home to get it. Okay. Okay. Love you.
How do you forget the instrument that you're using in the parade? How do you forget that? And this is not like little pocket instrument. There's a huge box in his room that he just forgot to take. I am, and this is the person that you wanted to leave yesterday in charge of the pressure cooker. I put a nix in that one almost immediately. I was like, nuh-uh. We're not putting Dante in charge of a bomb in our kitchen. A potential bomb. I can't
believe I forgot his mellophone.
This is amazing. Like, this is amazing.
This is next level.
This is next level amazing.
He's going in the parade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
His marching instrument in the parade is the mellophone. He forgot the mellophone.
Teenagers. Kids.
Oh my gosh.
Sadly, this sounds like something I would do, Vanessa says.
Yeah, he'd forget the instrument. He got his uniform on. He had everything else.
I'm speechless.
I'm trying to decide, like, are they gonna need me to bring it? Are they gonna have time? Daphne said she's coming back, but she just had her hair done. They have to be there at 9.
Deep breaths, Mom. Goose fraba.
I'm like, do I need to get in the car? Like, do I need to go and meet them?
Goose fraba.
So tell me, do I need to go or not?
Oh, you need to dunk that. No, I'm just kidding.
So do I need to take it to them?
Have you heard back from Daphne? Call her. Vanessa says, I once forgot my bathing suit going to the beach.
I've forgotten all.
Lewis is here. Hello, Lewis. Spurs fan. Hi, Sam and Jessie. Hello, hello. Jessie will be right back. She has to go try to make contact with her progeny so that we can get Dante the instrument he needs to use in the parade that he's marching in today. Yeah. Welcome to our life. They are smart kids, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I just think they're too smart. And please understand what I'm saying by that. You know, sometimes people are so freaking smart that some of the common sense gets left behind. I also once brought only the top half of my bathing suit. Well, yeah, well, I always take the top half of my bathing suit as well. I'm not being just goofy there. I do actually wear a shirt. I have a swim shirt, and then I also have swim trunks as well. And if I forget one, or well, yeah, if I forget either the bottom or the top, I'm not going swimming. So that's just the way it is. Any Star Wars things today? Tom asks. Maybe we'll watch a Star Wars movie tonight, and then she's talking about making some foods that are going to be Star Wars themed, stuff like that. But we have a whole lot of stuff we're already doing that take up a lot of extra time throughout the day, so we probably won't do a whole lot of extra stuff.
I'm just going to take it out to the end of the driveway. They're almost here to pick it up.
Okay.
Come in, so.
Okay.
We'll have to wake up Aiden soon, too.
Yeah.
And it's raining outside.
Told you. We're having a Star Wars themed gaming day today. Yeah, that's something we probably... I definitely have a lot of Star Wars games that we could definitely play, but I don't know that we'll have a whole lot of time for it. What with the parade, the car show, and then me needing to get that video up and running this afternoon. So I don't think we'll have a whole lot of time. Strider, no. Lay down. Lay down. You don't need to go out there and cause trouble. Go ahead, just lay down. Yes. Mr. Stretchy Pants. Yeah, Mr. Stretchy. I know. You feel good to stretch like that, Papa. All right, lay down. But that's what we're doing. No Star Wars Rebellion. No. I don't know that Jess will enjoy Star Wars Rebellion. I think she would enjoy the theme, but I think there's a lot of that going on right now. I don't think she would enjoy it. It's a little bit out of her wheel of her cup of tea. So we'll see that. Speaking of that, I should probably get going. Happy I can hang around for a bit. Yep, us too, Vanessa. Thank you for being here. Have a great day and enjoy yourself. That'll be good. We are, see, next week, I don't have a bead on all the things that are coming up next week, but I mean, it's going to be the same, much of the same. One of the things that I try to do is I try to be consistent. So we're going to be consistently doing a lot of the things that we normally do on the channel. So you can expect a fireside chat on Monday. You can expect It Belongs in a Museum and Time on Our Tuesdays on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you can expect a live review. On Thursdays, you can expect solo mode play, a live solo play. Fridays, you can expect another, probably newer game playthrough with either me and JT or me and Jess or all three of us, depending on how JT's work schedule's going. And then on Saturday, you can usually, be sure that we're going to do a live Q&A, unless we just can't get to it throughout the day because of the other stuff we have going on. Another thing that Jessie has recorded, Jessie and I recorded her top 10 games that she played in April 2024. And she played something like, I think, 30 games. And like 20 of those, I think, were new to her or something like that. I was shocked how many games she was able to play last month. And a lot of them, she said, were new to her. So she made a top 10 games that were new to her that she played in April. So that'll be coming up on probably Monday morning. I'm going to try to get that ready by Monday morning. So yeah, all the way. Yeah.
It's raining outside.
I know. You said.
It's definitely raining.
Nuno is here.
Hi, Nuno.
Hello, hello. Have you tried trekking through history solo yet? No, I haven't. But that might be something we do. Looking forward to Jesse's list. I told him about the top 10 that you recorded. You're out of breath. No worries, no worries.
It's cold and rainy. Your favorite parade weather.
I will watch some Clone Wars episode story arcs today. By the way, this is how you watch the Clone Wars TV series. Story arcs. Yep. Let's see.
Yeah, it's not as rainy as it was that one parade year up in Manson. Mm-hmm. It was pouring and wet and miserable.
It really wasn't pouring. It was just a light drizzle. Again,
this is more than a light drizzle. You're not going to love this. I'm sorry.
I'm not worried about it.
It literally made me think, all right, let's bring the propane heater.
No.
And the canopy.
No.
Yep.
The canopy, yes.
The propane heater.
I'm not bringing the propane heater. It's too heavy.
Blankets.
No.
It's like that.
Okay, you can bring blankets. I'll just bring a hoodie. A hoodie and a hat. And the canopy. And that's all I need. In this paddleball game. In this chair. How come Sam isn't wearing the shirt that matches Jesse's? Because I couldn't find it. And that's one thing that we have a plethora of. We both have a lot of T-shirts because we like buying T-shirts. We bought a lot of T-Turtle shirts. And
I really love these T-Turtle shirts. Now we've been buying front style, but I like the... Yeah, he didn't want to match me. Whatever.
That's not at all what it is. I just wanted to wear my new shirt. So one of the reasons I bought it is because I knew May the 4th was coming up.
I literally don't have any other Star Wars games.
I think you're wrong.
I don't.
Anathema.
No.
Yeah. So that's coming up. I thought of something else that I was going to say, and I can't remember what it was now. Dice Tower stuff is going to be going up as usual as well. I'll have a review on Wednesday, and then JT and I are going to be doing, I believe we're going to be doing our lists for the year 2015 next week on Friday. So that'll be coming up on Friday next week. I have a lot of t-shirts also. Maribeth says, too many.
Yeah, well.
Well, I mean, the thing is, and the thing that I run into is that I get in a rut of what t-shirts I want to wear. So I have a whole lot of t-shirts that just sit there a lot. But I look at them, I'm like, I should get rid of that. But then I look at them, I'm like, no, I want to wear that again. And then I start wearing it again.
And then you get in that rut.
And then I get in that rut. And then it just goes back and forth. So it's not like I don't wear all of the stuff. There are some shirts that I probably should get rid of.
I try to, like, go through my t-shirts frequently. That's probably why I don't have any Star Wars shirts, because if they get to the point where they annoy me or they don't fit right or they're just whatever, they shrunk, let's get rid of them.
How many Onitama are there, and do you have all of them? I believe there is a base box, and then there are 2 expansions, Sensei's Path and...
We have Sensei's Path.
No, there are 2 expansions. There's I have both expansions.
You do. I don't know where they were. They used to be over there.
Yeah, Sensei's Path is over there, and there's another one that's like blue. And I think I got rid of that box because I just put it in. I put that expansion into the base box, or it's behind some of that stuff over there. But Sensei's Path is over here. There's like something about the wind.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember the name of that one, but there are 2 expansions, and then there are also the Dice Tower promos that you can, I think, still get. But
Onitama is a fun game. I like that one.
yeah, we played that.
See, that would be a good one for camping. It doesn't blow away.
Well, the cards will. And there's only 5 of them out there.
It will blow away.
Are you kidding me? On the coast? Where the wind? Yes, it absolutely will. Uh-huh. It's kind of hard. Sit next to somebody that has practical sense. Way of the Wind, yes. Way of the Wind, that is correct.
Right.
So there's base game, Sensei's Path, and Way of the Wind. I believe those are the only 3 things that you have on top of the promo cards that you can get from the Dice Tower. Thank you, Nuno, for bringing that back. I was thinking Breaking Wind, but that's not right.
No, that's not it. A parent came up to me and told me the other day. No, good thing.
Oh, good thing.
They said after our board game night at St. Paul's, they went and bought Clask for their son for his birthday.
Good.
And they super loved it, and they're starting to play it as a family
That's
and
cool.
doing all that. So that was really neat.
Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Light and Shadow is the 3rd. Light and Shadow. There's the 3rd? I didn't know that.
Ooh.
Light and Shadow. I bet you I have it. Oh, stupid.
I was like, that's not it. Oh, that box looks...
Oh, I do have it. I do have Light and Shadow. That's the one that I can't fit in the base box because it comes with a bunch more miniatures, and I can't fit it in there. Yeah, because like for example, here you have these 2 small expansions, which is the ones I've talked about,
and then the big one,
and then this bigger one that I can't fit in the base box. Yep, got it. That's cool. Anybody know why Days of Wonder does this? All right. By the way, I am frustrated with Days of Wonder not making enough copies for their games. My game store has to put me on this backorder list. They tell me that Days of Wonder does not make enough copies for the demand. I would imagine that has more to do with Asmodee owning Days of Wonder than it has to do with Days of Wonder. That's what I would. That's what I would. Before, if you're gonna blame somebody, I usually try to blame the bigger company that makes the calls the shots, whatever. And that's pretty much what it is. Asmodee owns Days of Wonder, and they probably have some type of restriction on what they can and can't produce, and how much of what they produce are they able to produce, and all of that kind of stuff. It just depends. But I would imagine, I don't know for sure because, but I would imagine it has something to do with that, where Asmodee has put a cap on what Days of Wonder can produce and how much of it.
I don't know nothing.
But with the news of Asmodee getting slapped with a whole bunch of debt.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're the Embracer Group owns Asmodee, and apparently, I only read one article of it, but apparently, Embracer Group obtained a loan from a bank based on Asmodee's assets, and now they're going to take that money and start some new ventures, but they're basically telling Asmodee, it's your responsibility to pay off all that debt. And it's like billions of dollars.
Right.
So Asmodee has got the short end of the stick on that one.
Oof.
Not good. But I don't know. I didn't like that news. I thought it was kind of shady.
I don't know enough about banking and financial world to know what it could be or why or how.
But I mean, Asmodee's got, I think, if any company, I think, in our business should be able to weather that, I think Asmodee would be one of the ones that could do it.
It'll work through.
Maybe.
Okay, so we talked about my list coming up for April. Did you have a favorite moment of a game in April? I played a lot of games. I played a crazy amount of games, people.
Yeah, you did. How many was it?
Like 37 games in
37.
April.
And how many of them were new to you?
30.
30 of them. See, I told you it was unreal.
Unreal number. 30 new games. 7 old games. And I didn't count games I played twice in that month. Like I played Foundations of Rome 3 times. So I didn't count it as 40
You only
games.
counted it once.
37 games.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Guys, it was crazy.
Favorite experience? Wow.
Like,
See, this is the problem. I didn't keep track of all the games that I played, so I wouldn't be able to
What about a favorite game at Comic-Con?
do that. Favorite game at Comic-Con?
Your favorite moment, because my games are tied to memories, not really just the game.
I think the most fun I had was a game of QE with a bunch of guys at the table. And that was just really fun because we were just hamming it up the entire time, laughing and having a good time. So, but I didn't necessarily enjoy the game, but I enjoyed that experience.
See?
The game is just like a bidding game where you're bidding on different stocks and
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
and the person who bids the most for that stock gets the stock. And you're just basically trying to get that stock is worth a certain number of points at the end of the game, and then you have certain things that you're looking for as America, and they're looking for certain things as China, and so forth. And you're just trying to get the most points at the end of the game. But if you spend the most money, you're out. You lose. So you're trying to be the one who spent, first of all, at least the second highest amount of money, but still get the most points. And for most of the game, I had no clue what to bid on the commodities because it was fluctuating. And so I spent way too much on a couple of these, and I got them, but I was like, I just spent too much money doing it. It was a fun experience, but it was in spite of the game, because I probably wouldn't enjoy the game otherwise. Because it's just math. It's just bidding and all that kind of thing, auctioning and all that. And you only get one bid. It's not like you get to
up your bid. Or
it's all silent.
Right, so you're just
bidding.
bidding one bid. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really enjoy that. I did enjoy Dutch Resistance.
Did you?
The Orange Shall Overcome. I enjoyed it. I know it went too long. I want to play the other scenarios, because I think that scenario is meant, and again, I haven't really talked, this is just my impression. I think that scenario is meant to show you how difficult it was to be the Dutch Resistance, because it's hard to beat. I think you can beat it, but I think it's hard to do. I'm wondering if the other ones are going to be a little bit more thematic, a little bit more still challenging, but in a different way. So I want to try the other scenarios out before I review it. Do you have a favorite scenario to play in Memoir 44? No, not really. I do like to play ones that have a lot of tanks in them. I like tanks. I like using the tank overrun rule, because I think it makes the game go faster, because tanks are so powerful. So I tend to like scenarios that have more tanks in them than other things, because with infantry, like I know there are some scenarios out there that just you have a bunch of infantry, and those are really long games, because infantry moves so slow and their range really sucks unless they are right next to each other. 37 games in 1 month? Yes, that is a lot of gaming.
That's a lot of gaming.
It is.
I'm Jessie here, right? Like,
no, that's a lot of gaming. No. That's a lot of gaming, period.
This is crazy.
That's more than one game a day.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
And I worked. And I had a job, and I did things. That was crazy.
That is how some parent companies handle their accounting onto their subsidiaries, making the subsidiaries take on other parts of companies' liabilities. Iowa State Accounting Regulating Company. I worked, yeah. I get it. I understand, but it just seems really shady. It's like, oh, we got this loan and we got this money.
And we're going to open these new businesses, but
you need to pay that off for us. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. That's just what it's, I mean, it just seems really backward to me. Like, if you borrowed money, you need to pay it back. Don't make somebody else pay it back for you.
Right.
That just sounds bad. But, it is what it is. And like I said, I think Asmodee is strong enough to weather it, but I don't know, man. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for one company to pay back. And they only have, it's not like it's a 30-year loan. No, they have to pay it back in a couple years, I think. So that's crazy. Anyway, so I really enjoyed Dutch Resistance. Archice is staring me in the face. We need to get that game played. Archice.
We need to get through this and sort this.
I know there's a lot there that that does not need to be there.
Right.
Because we've already played through it.
Right.
And we've already reviewed it. But we need to play Atlantis Rising with the expansion.
That's just a lot of to-do pile.
Yeah, it is. It's a big to-do pile. I see, by the way, I see DOW as Asmodee. They are the same to me. Days of Wonder is not the same since Asmodee bought out the original owners, in my opinion. Well, that's understandable, yes. Okay. Then, yes, you're correct. But I know that some of the same people still work for Days of Wonder. That worked for Days of Wonder before the buyout. They still work for Days of Wonder. They're just underneath the Asmodee umbrella. So what I meant by that is that I wouldn't turn your ire against Days of Wonder proper. I would maybe turn more of it towards the entity that probably won't listen to you in Asmodee. But again, I'm not trying to make Asmodee out to be the bad guy. I just think that there's the structure that they have, or something to that effect for the company. Dutch Resistance was great, just too long for a con setting. I thought my favorite moment was teaching Dante Great Western Trail.
Oh, he loved that.
Yeah.
He loved that. He asked me if we could find that game and buy it, and I said I don't know. I'd have to ask Doug. Can we find the game? And he says, but see, Doug's version was very special because it had special things.
Yeah.
So, he loved that.
Yeah.
Dante's turning into a bit of a gamer, and
he
love
likes
it.
the heavier stuff.
He does like the heavier stuff.
He's very cranially minded.
Oof.
Until
he forgets his instrument for the parade that he's marching in.
When you were out there, I said they are wicked smart. They're very smart, but the problem with having wicked smart people is that often common sense falls by the wayside.
Slips between the fingers.
Yeah.
He is smart, but
it's not against the law, so that is what parents do, but it is unethical in my opinion. Well, I get it. Yeah, I know it's not against the law.
It just seems kind of shady.
It's shady. It's just shady. There's a lot of things that are not against the law that are probably not morally good.
Right.
There's a lot of things.
Right.
So
that's valid.
I totally get it. That's one of the reasons why I don't like that moniker. Well, it's not against the law. There's nothing that says I can't do it. Well, that's probably true, but that doesn't mean that you should do it.
Okay, for example, I used to live in Alaska, and I loved the whole Alaska laws. They're fun. You should look them up. You will laugh for hours. They're great fun. But there is a law that says in Alaska, you may not push a moose out of a flying airplane. It is against the law.
Valid.
So they had to make a law because clearly somebody did this. First off, they put a moose in an airplane.
I'd like to shake the hand of that dude.
And then they pushed the moose out of said airplane.
Or dudette, whoever it might be. I would love to shake their hand because, dude, you put a moose in an airplane.
There are things that are morally ethical.
And pushed him out.
Pushed him out of an airplane. So much so that they had to make a law.
You're a beast.
That says you can no longer push moose out of airplanes.
Yep.
That's a law in Alaska. Do not push your moose out of an airplane. So, law and morally ethical.
True.
Morally ethical. You pushed a 1,200-pound creature
out of an airplane. Okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe they went hunting. They got the moose. This is a dead moose.
No, let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they had landed the plane, and the moose just wouldn't get out. Right. And they pushed him out, and the moose hurt itself somehow. We just pushing him down the ramp.
The law specifically says while flying. It does?
Oh, my goodness. I want to shake your hand. Whoever did that, I want to shake your hand because that is amazing. It's probably not, you're not an ally of moose. I get it, but
you're a bushman.
You are.
Can you imagine the crater impact that made?
A national treasure at that point.
I mean, they probably did it just to watch the crater effect.
My friend that used to work, he actually we used to work for the Dice Tower for a little bit. He told me a story about how when he was in the civil service, he used to work at a weapons facility, a weapons testing facility in Alaska.
Yeah, he told me.
And he said they were testing live rounds.
Right.
And they were on what was supposed to be a closed range.
Right.
But it was a night fire event. They couldn't see anything. And they turned it on infrared at the last minute. And there's this huge heat signature in the range. Oh, no. And of course, the shell that they fired hit that heat signature. And it was just like, you're watching infrared and just went. But it was a huge moose that wandered onto the live fire range, and they didn't notice in time, and it just was like, it was amazing. I loved that story.
You need to go wake up Aiden.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Let me go wake him up.
I'll take over comments for a
moment.
moment.
I'll take this stuff. I'll take this stuff as well. I'll be right back. Let me turn my mic off.
Phone call yesterday. Just put it down here, and then that's exactly what happened last time. You took your phone call.
No, literally, it shouldn't be that way.
I know, but just give me yours.
That means my mic is working and yours isn't.
No, mine is working because I'm getting sound, but
No, your mic isn't working.
I don't know. We clearly need to fix this.
All right.
Thank you, honey. Now I'm double mic'd, but only one of them is working. Thank you. Sorry. We are having some mic problems lately, and we noticed this the other day when Sam had to take a phone call. When Sam walks away and turns his mic off, none of us can hear. The other mics don't work. So, I don't know. We don't know. We need to fix this. I think it means we need to get new mics. But that's okay. Yeah. I don't think Sam's going to love today. It's really rainy. So, it'll be okay, but he's very rainy. I really think we should bring the heater. But yes, I played 37 games in the month of April, and that was ridiculously cool. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. Gremlins. Can you guys hear me now? I don't know. I have Sam's mic and my mic on. Hopefully something is working. I'm not as good as just sitting here and chatting. I'm really good at talking to myself all the time. But suddenly when I'm talking to myself on camera, I freeze up and go, I don't know what to talk about. But, Sharon, Sam's going to agree with me. He will not think it's very fun. I will bring the canopy. We'll bring blankets. I've already packed snacks. We'll be fine. But it does kind of suck the joy out of it. I like being able to sit outside and be in the sun and get all warm and toasty and enjoy the parade for so long. This parade is fairly long, but the Torchlight Parade in Seattle is like 4.5 hours long. Like so long. So long. I used to go to that every year. And I would make a whole day out of it. And we would sit and watch the parade for hours. So, I did a top 10 list of my favorite games I played. That will be coming out on Monday, I think Sam said. So you should look for that. Then you can find what of the favorite games I played of 37. But I couldn't believe I played 37 games, you guys. That was crazy. It was super crazy. It's raining in San Antonio. Tennis matches were canceled. Oh dear. It is, what is the temperature? I think it's like 48. Not really super lovely. The temperature is, yeah, it's blanket weather. It says it's 50 degrees, rain stopping briefly. It's rainy and wet. We're going to bring blankets. Oh, Emily would be a runner. I could see Emily doing the run. I don't do the runs at the parades anymore. I just watch the parades. But what have I played recently that I loved before April? What did I play? I don't remember. April was the only one I wrote everything down, but we played a lot of fun games in March also. What did I play? I don't remember. I didn't write those down. If I don't write things down, I lose it. Yeah, Emily's a runner. I could see her running. I don't run. That's just not my thing. I'll sit and cheer. I'll be happy to cheer. You coming back, babe? Oh my goodness. Yes. Takinoko was so much fun. That was so much fun. The cute little pandas. They were so cute. So funny enough, we make breakfast essentials for the kids. And when my parents were visiting, Sam grabbed our little Ninja blender and blended up the breakfast essentials. And my dad, just, straight-faced, says, I think that is over 85 dBA. Decibels, something, whatever the acronym is. And Sam and I looked at him, and I was like, dude, we're just making breakfast essentials. And I tried to say, it's not any louder than your coffee grinder, but he didn't do that. Takinoko was April because we played it at board game night.